What up, y'all? It's your boy DJKillzownJones Breezy. This is Beatz and Bitz podcast. We right back at y'all on the daily. So, uh, right now, I guess we gonna call this one Tyrese versus The Rock and the fate of the Power Rangers. So yesterday, I told y'all I didn't know what happened as far as the whole Tyrese situation, him breaking down about, between him and his child's mother, his ex-wife or whatever, and how he broke down and he was blacking on The Rock though previously. And nobody could really figure out why. Well, The Rock apparently signed a deal to do a spinoff movie with Vin Diesel called Hobbs and Shaw. And so when they put that movie out, when they did this, they essentially pushed back. They essentially pushed back the next Fast and Furious. They got, I think, 2 more Fast and Furious, and then they done. But apparently Tyrese was using that money, or using all his Fast and Furious money to fight his legal case. And shout out everybody watching the live stream. Make sure y'all like the video, like, comment, favorite, subscribe for the one time, so y'all can see, hit the notifications bell so y'all can see when we go live. So yeah, man. So it's like he gets at him and blacks out on him because now Tyrese is at a disadvantage. He has to wait a year before they start filming the next movie. They pushed it back because it was supposed to be coming out, I believe, next year. Because this would have been, well, no, it would have been next year. It would have been 2019, so they pushing it back to 2020. So they were supposed to be done in like 2022 or something like that. Now it look like it's going to be 2023. So that's why Tyrese was out here blacking on The Rock and blacking on everybody because of this whole legal case. I'm gonna just say this real quick, Breezy, and then you can go in. But life is gonna throw curveballs at you, and he knew what time it was when he married old girl. I just feel like a lot of these guys, they out here getting married and doing all this stuff, and they popping. If you popping and you popping, why try to be off in a relationship? And every time you look around, it's a girl sending you 1,500. Your DMs is flooded every day with naked girls. You got, what I'm saying? You got everybody and their mama trying to get at you. So I just feel like if you from the ages of 18 to 50 and you got longevity in this game like Tyrese or whatever, you should be single. Like Taraji P. Henson, she got a baby. But you don't hear her going after the baby daddy or whatever for child support. We don't even know who the baby daddy is. You know what I'm saying? So if she's still in her prime, she's still getting that check. You say you don't know.
Well, no, I was gonna say that's a bit of a different situation altogether, though.
No, but I'm saying it's always gonna favor the woman, and I feel like. Because I saw a lot of people having drama with. We was talking about the situations yesterday, but people got to realize, man, life is gonna go on. So you either gonna bounce back and you gonna keep working. Like they was still gonna move forward with the movie. He's just mad because he was saying he couldn't get hired. He was already gonna be in the movie. They was gonna keep him from the movie. You know what I'm saying? So like when The Rock had his little controversy, they stuck next to The Rock. When Vin Diesel, I think something had happened. They was talking about it was some foul play.
No, there was a couple things with Vin Diesel.
But that's what I'm saying. They stuck by Vin Diesel. They was bam. So he could have kept, like you said, we was talking about, life and stuff before we got on the show. He could have had kept that to himself and dealt with it like a man.
I think, I just talk about Tyrese and then I go to Taraji. I think why Tyrese is becoming more public now is because he is an actor and he has to earn money, obviously, when he's not shooting a film. Now, if they're going to go do another film with The Rock and Vin Diesel, and that's going to cause a huge break in work for him for, you know, the next filming of the Fast and Furious or whatever, then obviously he has to find work. And if Hollywood is
put another album out, make up with
if he's
Genuine.
saying, well, no, if he's saying that nobody is working with him because of these allegations against him filed by his ex-wife, then it's going to be a guilt by association. So no one's going to touch him, really. The same thing happened to Monique when she came out against the movies that the one guy was making, that one gay guy. Yeah, though Hollywood wouldn't touch her either. So it's something that happens that's prevalent. Nobody's going to, I mean, unless he makes an album himself and he can market it himself and put it out himself.
The last two albums he did was number one. That he just did was number one on the R&B charts. They was in the top 20 sales, and he did like I think he went gold independent.
Yeah, but I do remember him complaining. There's a couple of TMZ videos of him complaining in Vegas in a van, his tour van, because he didn't have a bus. In his tour van, or the van taking him to the bus, I'm not sure, about his albums not being played on the top stations for hip hop and R&B.
Independent, because he has.
Even if he's independent, if you have the number one album with the number one singles for hip hop and R&B, and they're not being played on certain stations that play the top hip hop and R&B, that's a problem, and that's a much deeper issue. That's another conversation topic.
But see, that's another. But see, this is the thing about this. I don't. Yeah, the business does have the power to still green light people and plant people and make people whatever. But I personally, for a person like Tyrese, it's no excuse for Tyrese to be out here and he got all these millionaire friends and all, because I felt sorry for him yesterday.
Well, a millionaire friend is only good if a millionaire friend is willing to give up their money to help you in a situation, and I think that's why he made the video.
No. Because still.
Well, because that's not a steal. If I was, like, for instance, if I was a millionaire, right? If I had millions of dollars and you wanted help getting the site off the ground, or, you know, something that you needed help with, and I didn't help you at all, and you felt a certain type of way when you saw me help everybody else I work with and stand by everybody else I work with, you'd feel a certain type of way. And eventually, and say you got accused of some type of crime or whatever, and I wouldn't take your calls and I wouldn't help you with legal fees financially either. I mean, you feel a certain type of way, especially when some media personality comes up and say, oh, well, when's the last time you talked to Breezy, or what is Breezy doing? Or have you heard if they're going to be filming for the movie? You be like, man, fuck Breezy. He don't help me. Fuck him, and fuck the bitch he rode here on. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I think this one, me and him and a lot of other, because see, it's people that have done me wrong or whatever, and you know, when they was trying to kick up dirt on my name or whatever, after a while it was kind of like, what am I gonna have to, I still got, life still goes on. So if I'm gonna still be home, Breezy, let me get to it. If I'm gonna still be, what up, Phil? That's my guy, always in the chat, faithfully. So like, if I'm gonna be, I'm either, you know what I'm saying, you're going to either man up or you're going to bitch up. And I just feel like if nobody's going to help you, you got to help yourself, man. Like, when all the situations that I was in dissolved or whatever, things didn't work out, I still had to go to work. I still had to figure out shit for myself. And I didn't have no complaints. Because at the end of the day, Tyrese still got a fucking multi-million-dollar house he can sell. He still got a studio he can go in that motherfucking studio and make a song about that and send it to the court instead of getting on or send it to his wife and pull his wife to the side and talk to her. Because what happened is,
what if she don't want to talk? What if she don't want to hear anything you want to say?
He make the song. He put the song out.
What if nobody gives him radio play for the song?
He don't need no fucking fucking Tyrese fucking Gibson with 2 million. He don't need no fucking radio play, Breezy. He don't need that shit.
You think he don't?
No, he don't need that shit, man. If he got a fan base that's.
Did you see what happened to Bill Cosby?
I mean, yeah,
everybody turned on Cosby in an instant, and we all know Cosby for years. Who he's been. Did you see how everybody turned on Nelly? Did you see how everybody turned on Chris Brown? Did you see how everybody turned on Mike Tyson?
But you see, they kept going. They kept going, and eventually, like it
That
didn't
was
even.
years later.
No, they went the first time. People they was going in on Nelly. Nelly was losing.
It was years later.
No, it wasn't no years later.
Well, Nelly, the recent Nelly situation.
No, this ain't the first time. I'm not even finna talk. I ain't even finna talk about that because that's the home team. That's that's the. But I'm saying this ain't the first time that one of these heifers sat up there and accused him of some shit when Cat Stacks had did that shit. Like he kept going. Chris Brown, he admitted to the shit, and he still kept going when they slammed.
But you understand,
he kept putting out music.
He did, but you know something. He was nowhere near where he once was because It's not a show.
At the end of the day, if people still fucking with you and people still support, like Chris Michelle jumped up here talking about, oh, I was gonna kill myself, and oh, I lost my baby and shit. Oh, now I feel like we as black people we turn our back on people, but when you posting shit and doing shit like Chris Michelle, I give it to her. She a woman, so I expect a woman to be emotional about some shit. And Tyrese got way more fucking fans than fucking Chris Michelle.
But see, this is the same conversation people have on YouTube. Like, oh man, you got 6 million subscribers, but how many of them subscribers are active? Tyrese can have 50 million followers on
Instagram, but still you gotta keep fucking going. If he gonna,
but he's not stopping. He's not stopping. What he is saying to everybody, what he's saying in that video is, listen, I thought the people who would be my friends, who would be my allies, who I've been doing movies with for forever and a day, would help me, and they're not helping me, so I don't know where else to go.
But you can't expect niggas I don't expect you to help. I don't expect my mama. I don't expect nobody to get this shit, and I'm trying to break everybody else off to get on this motherfucking the podcast, the website, the shit like that. We and you gotta talk about this shit off here. But I'm saying, like, if motherfuckers want to fuck with me, I fuck with who fuck with me. So if I'm gonna keep doing my thing, I'm gonna keep getting money. If I wake up and I gotta get another job, I'm not gonna sit up here. I'm gonna get my Ace Hood on, like that nigga Ace Hood. Same thing. They were saying that like he had got into he had fell off, got on, fell off again. This nigga still, the fucking watch fell off. He got into it with Nino Brown. He still putting shit out. He out there touring and shit again.
He disappeared for a whole year plus.
Okay, but he's back again. He ain't stopped doing what the fuck he doing. He still living.
Well, no, he did. He did stop.
I mean, he did stop. Completely. But he didn't sit up around and complain. Like,
but he's not. Wait, why do you see one video as someone saying, I'm overwhelmed, this is the situation going on, is them complaining? It's them admitting that they're not bigger than the situation and saying, hey, I need help. There's nothing wrong with admitting you need help.
It's one thing to say that, but it's another thing when you, and I kind of understand what people was trying to get at me. You gonna go attack the fucking Rock. That's one thing. If he had just put that video out, that'd have been cool. But he gonna fucking attack the fucking Rock because the Rock said, "Hey, bro, we doing this damn movie. I ain't gotta call you up and let you know, nigga. You ain't shit for calling out and trying to shit on me."
But see, here's the thing.
I agree with
hold on. No. There's more behind that. There's more behind that because Vin Diesel also had issues with The Rock because The Rock wasn't coming to the set on time. The Rock was acting like a prima donna, and he didn't want to shoot and do a bunch of retakes. So yeah, and to a certain extent, Tyrese can call out The Rock to a certain extent because this is Vin Diesel and Tyrese's baby for the most part. The Rock is a fucking guest. He is a guest in their house. And if Tyrese is upset, like, hey, man, I'm trying to shoot this film, and y'all ain't included me in this film when I've been part of this franchise since day one, yeah, he has every right to be upset. He has every fucking right.
You got it. But see, the thing about it is, this is how
they made the fucking they made Fast and Furious, and not The Rock.
I agree with that. But The Rock is the biggest star. Vin Diesel,
You know,
all he got
regardless,
on. But I mean, yeah,
made the film.
people should keep it 100, Breezy. But
They didn't even have to have The Rock in that film. They could have got anybody,
somebody else. But Rock
so
was
The
the
Rock
best
should
thing
be
smoking.
humbled. No,
But
The
see,
Rock, he's not the best thing smoking. If you're talking about power, they would have been better off getting the motherfucker who's a Scientologist. What's his name?
Tom Cruise or something.
Yeah, they could have got Tom
But
Cruise.
No. But The Rock is this generation's Arnold Schwarzenegger. So the point that's what I'm saying. So the point of getting this motherfucker is to get the meatheads and the damn.
That's what Vin Diesel was.
No, it's the different animal. I'm not looking. I don't look at Tom Cruise as being intimidating.
You can't say getting the meatheads when Vin Diesel was the meathead.
No, but I'm saying you getting the women, you getting the wrestling fans, you getting all these other different people who previously wasn't, because they changed the whole damn series to be an action movie when it was a
car movie,
a car drama. It was an action movie, but it was more focused on the racing. They focusing on, running damn cars in the buildings and shit at the damn not Taj Mahal, in Dubai and shit like that. So my thing is this, it still goes back to what I'm saying. I can't expect nobody to keep it 100 but me. Shit, got my damn. I can't expect nobody. I can't expect my mama. I can't expect. It's in the Bible. People are going to change your own. It say when your
but even in the Bible, it says you need to ask someone for help. That someone being God.
Yes, exactly. But you can't. I can't expect no nigga. Excuse my language. I can't expect no. You know what? Fuck this. I show. I can't expect.
Who can expect niggas? Well, no, it depends on the situation. Can you expect niggas to help you out financially? No. But niggas, if you in a fight or something, I expect some niggas to help. But
I mean, yeah. But even then, I'm not. I still got to have my back on. Now, I like me and you as Trump type.
Because so, I see the situation different.
No, I see it, but my point is, it's the same thing that people, and I see what people was telling me when if people cut you off. If people cut you off, and if Vin is willing to cut Tyrese off in favor of The Rock, and The Rock and Vin let The Rock be a prima donna and do X, Y, and Z, and he's still gonna let him do the movie, and they still didn't sign the contract, they still didn't push the movie back and all that. Then Tyrese said, you know what, should say at this point, he should be calling them up, trying to have a dialogue or whatever. He should not have went on social media.
Who's to say they didn't have the dialogue?
But if he didn't have the dialogue or whatever, right? If he didn't have the dialogue at that point, after I get off the phone with a nigga, you know what I do? Delete their fucking number, because I'm not finna be on nobody's dick, begging nobody for no damn opportunity, for no damn money, none of that shit. When I had this last little situation that I had to be excused or excuse myself, I said, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to explain what, how I think things should have been or whatever, but the person wasn't trying to hear that. But out of respect for that person, he didn't owe me shit. Don't nobody owe you a goddamn thing. So it's like shit. I'm on my
I don't know about that.
I'm on my, but I'm saying, unless it's if he owed me some money or if I owed him some money, that'd be one thing. But as far as trying to help somebody out, because I was going through it. I was going through it back a few months ago. I'm on my birthday doing this shit. Like I couldn't out here partying because I'm on my, because that's how much I want to do this shit. So I don't fuck all that. If you gonna come at a nigga because he's strong arm you out of some shit on social media, I pull up to a nigga house if I felt like it was that damn serious. But it ain't that fucking serious. That's why I was saying about these rap niggas in my city and other places. I'm not finna be talking on they dick because I know I'm talented. I'm just in the same way Tyrese shouldn't be on fucking The Rock dick because The Rock is getting what he basically what people accusing Nicki Minaj, motherfuckers are gonna bow down to that nigga until they find the next Rock, or they find, just like with Nicki and Cardi B. Nicki, they was accusing Nicki of doing X, Y, and Z, and then Cardi B come up, now Nicki can't really do it like that, and Nicki going back, and they trying to make it beef between her and Cardi, but Nicki know and Cardi know they cool as fuck. You ain't never seen them sit up there and beef. That's why she did the damn record. And even they had even said, look, they want us to be at odds because these other heifers want us to be at odds. It's the same thing with me and bruh. In the last situation, I ain't gonna say nobody's name when we talk about these situations, but I do shout outs and everything. But I'm not gonna put names to situations and names to faces. Me, I'm still cool with bruh. Now, if the dude is cool with me or he want to talk to me, that's cool. But I'm cool with everybody I didn't fuck with. Nobody put their hands on me or none of my loved ones or whatever. Now, it's one nigga in particular I don't fuck with, period, because he set up there and made a diss song. But my point of it is this. I can sit here and be like, oh, don't nobody want to work with me. Oh, she taking me to court. Oh, he knew what time it was when he got, and like O'Shea, shout out O'Shea Duke Jackson. He made a good point. He got married to this heifer in California, had a baby by this heifer in California. He from the damn projects. So he know what time it is. He went and got him this particular chick from his hood or his hometown or wherever the hell he got her from. He married her. He ducked off on her, and he went and married a super freaking mom. So when you go and you do this to a black woman, 9 times out of fucking 10, she gonna take your dumb ass to court. And he should have just said, you know what? Fuck that, because he should have known. He should be. I look at it like this. Yeah, I want to be there for my child, but if that heifer, if I can't get joint custody or I can't get full custody, and the heifer don't want me to see the child, oh well, because I still have to pay at the end of the motherfucking day. He still got to pay $13,000. He what, 8 now? So he got 10 years. Do the math on that, Breezy. And you going on
$130,000.
Shit. So you paying $130 for the next. That's a whole. That's a house, Breezy. And
that's nothing. Damon Dash was paying more than that.
I mean, but still, it don't matter. You see Damon Dash out here crying because he.
Well, no, he makes salty videos online. He made a bunch of salty videos.
But he's still out here doing shit though. He's still out here making. He can say that shit because he's still a boss. He can make them videos because he's still a boss. Because Jay get on the record and take shots at him. He makes shots back. People get to coming out talking slick about Dame. Dame responds to these niggas. Then they want to say, "Oh, Dame is crazy," because they still see Dame as a threat, though. That's the thing. Dame's still out here making shit move behind the scenes. Dame is the reason why we got, Currency, Big Crit, other cats in the game now, because he kept going. And then when that shit went sideways with Currency ended up coming back and say, hey, you know what? I didn't know nothing about it. All I was doing was trying to get the fuck out of cash money. I'm cool with Dame. Dame's still out here moving. He ain't sitting here crying. He making videos and get paid for it.
You do realize that Dame Dash also had the same issue Tyrese is going through, right?
Oh yeah, but he wasn't on camera crying like a little bitch.
He made a salty video series called Ballin'.
Oh yeah, but see, Dame Dash made some money off that shit though.
But it took him a minute.
Oh, but he still was.
He's still bitching whines about that's Lior owing him money for one of the films he produced.
But see, that's different. If a nigga owe you some money, then we not talking about an opportunity. We're not talking about.
But you're saying you're coming across like people shouldn't complain about anything. They should just keep it to themselves, especially if they do.
If you go man to man to that person, and you go and you had a conversation with that person, and it don't get nowhere, then you can't, unless what you gonna do? Go fuck him up? What he gonna do? Go slap? What he gonna do?
No. I see the situation. I see it completely different.
Mom and them to go slap the shit out of his ex-wife.
No, I see it.
Kidnap the damn.
I don't see it. I don't see it as that. I see it completely differently because before Tyrese even had his big break with the Fast and Furious movies, Tyrese is doing them straight to VHS and straight for DVD films. And so when Tyrese, That's straight to VHS.
No,
So well, it was in the movie theater, but anyway, when he, and even with his music career, it wasn't exactly like his music career was amazing or anything like that. It was a good music career, but it wasn't amazing. But when you consider how long he's supposedly been friends with all of these people on this film, I'm sure at some point he considered them family. And then obviously he had a falling out with his ex-wife. And then that's when he started going to Reverend Run about everything, because you can see it on the Breakfast Club. He has interviews with Rev Run and whatnot, talking about having joint custody of his daughter and whatnot, trying to raise her right and everything like that. And I'm sure even then they were having maybe problems, but I see it most. And if you say he from the projects, that means he really ain't had no one really to depend on. So I would assume from his behavior that this is the first group of people he probably felt he could rely on and depend on. And they kind of just turned a cold shoulder to him, and he panicked. And I don't think there's anything wrong with somebody.
No, it ain't nothing wrong with that, but you can't keep dissing fucking The Rock because out in the public, because it's not gonna change shit. They gonna still do Ben. If Ben don't say I'm out of the Hobbs and Shaw movie. If he don't put his foot down and stand, he ain't gonna stand next to.
Yeah, but
Tyra.
I mean,
it ain't no. Breezy. It's this is what it is. He gonna have to either do. He got one or two choices. He keep crying online.
If they blacklisted him, ain't nothing he can do in Hollywood anymore.
Not for right now, but shit.
No, there's nothing he can do in Hollywood. Listen, this has happened not because you remember John Amos from way back when on that show with I forget the name of the show, with a Dynamite or whatever. They blacklisted him. He couldn't have work anymore. This is not something that's just, oh, well, you're going to keep grinding. Like, no, this is a serious matter.
Look, he's going to have to figure this shit out, man.
He is. Hopefully he saved enough money, because that's another thing. And I'm not trying to check his pockets or nothing like that, but who's to say that he was being financially responsible? You know, he could be upside down right now, and then he was thinking he was going to be in this movie, and they call him and say, no, you're not going to be in this movie. And he's like, well, I cleared my whole schedule up to be in this movie. Now this information has come out about my ex-wife. Now nobody is working with me now. What am I going to do? This isn't the first person we've heard this from. I mean, Johnny Depp is a billionaire, and even he was upside down financially from all the pirate films he was in. So, I mean, I think we put too much emphasis on thinking these celebrities are financially responsible. Hell, you can look at the ball players.
No. I mean, but that's the other part to it. But again, we can't. I just don't respect the fact that he gonna go at him on the publicly. This is what you do. You that same lawyer, instead of trying to fight this heifer in court, they not gonna budge. He should have been putting all his. He should have not put all his chips in there. He should have rolled her ass off, ignored her ass. Just like shit, Ludacris did the same shit.
Ludacris wrote off his baby mama, but he still managed to get joint custody. But that took him some time.
It took some time. He spent over $500,000 or more in the court. So I mean, you gonna either play
Chris
the
Brown
game
did the same thing too.
I mean, hey, but Chris Brown was going. That was a slam dunk, because the only reason why she ended up getting that one lawyer that everybody fucking gets against these damn attorneys, but his legal team beat up cases for him and slam dunk him. I saw the damn documentary. He got a dynamite legal team, but it's all about who you got and all of that. So if best of luck to Tyrese.
But that goes back to what I'm saying though. Who you got is based on who, not only money, but who's going to talk to you.
Okay, well then he gonna have to figure this shit out. If figure this shit out, man, shit. Nobody. When I was going through,
it's the same conversation we have about people in the hood, though. You realize that people in the hood decide to sell drugs because they ain't got nobody to talk to who showed them a different way out. Tyrese is saying, "Hey, I need help. Somebody show me another way out. Nobody wants to talk to me." So he's saying, "Hey, I need help."
Shit, he still got a fan base. This motherfucker said, "We praying for you." It's other folks that came out, celebrities, and saying we praying for, and I hope for the best too. But I'm saying, you cannot go at another motherfucker if they got the power. At that point, I wouldn't even brought that motherfucker name up, because then I'm not trying to no disrespect to The Rock, but then you know what I'm saying, you pull up to that nigga house You go over there to Ben's house. Y'all go over there and y'all try to figure this shit out, or he get Ben. You got to figure this shit out, Tyrese. I'm sorry. We got to move on to the next goddamn topic. Shit. So anyway, the Power Rangers movie is before we go, best of luck to Tyrese. I feel him. He want to be a father. I wish my damn daddy would have been in my life. I wish. Now I commend him for fighting for his what you call it. And I pray that it all gets handled. But you got to figure it out, my brother. That's all. I'm praying for you. I can't help you. I'm broke. But all I know is you can't let nobody see you sweat. You can't let nobody see you sweat. And I've done it before too. But as a man, ain't nobody gonna respect you. That his ex-wife ain't gonna respect it pretty soon. His wife ain't gonna respect it. Nobody sitting up there crying. Now it's cool to cry at the crib with your girl or whatever. Ain't nobody gonna respect that shit, man. You gotta keep it solid.
No,
you
they'll
gotta be a man
respect
about
him.
that shit.
They'll respect him.
Simple ass niggas are gonna respect him, but
it's because you can't say that, because if that's the case, you wouldn't see dudes crying in movies when their best friend partner gets shot.
But see, my point of it is he got to put his foot down with his health and be like, okay, cool, I'm done.
But listen, he can't listen
because she's trying to
stop. You can't. I don't listen. This is different than just you and your girlfriend having a disagreement in y'all apartment or in y'all house or whatever. That's different. This is a legal system.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But my point of it is he knew what time it was when he knocked that chick up. And
some of these girls are good at hiding that shit. Some of these girls are good at hiding that shit.
You run the risk of whoever that you with if you get up and you decide because this is the thing about it.
Right, okay, here's a good example. Look at today. Look at current situations we have today. Right?
I'm talking about
this. Listen, current situations today. You said you gotta watch out for these women. You gotta watch out for them. You gotta not fuck the crazy ones, the hood rat and everything. Okay, fine. So you get you an upstanding, good girl who does everything right and perfectly, and then one day her mind skip timing and she yell rape.
Well,
you never saw that shit coming. There's literally
it's life, though. It's life.
Okay, so you can't say. Okay, so you cannot say.
Have to figure it out, though.
I understand. Stop. We're talking about two different things now. You cannot say that he needs to choose better partners, and this was going to happen to him from picking a girl from California. This could have happened from him picking any girl.
But I'm saying is he got a choice the way he gonna deal with it. He might as well. Just like my boy O'Shea
he's been dealing with it for 8 years.
He needs to throw I'm not going to court no help for no 8 years. If
you will, if you want to, you will. Oh, that's bullshit. You will, because the court. If you don't show up, and I got firsthand experience with this, if you don't show up to court for certain shit, specifically child payments and shit, or any other lender shit,
you can show up, but you just pay it.
Bruh, it's not that simple, because I'm telling you, no, it ain't. Because if you show up and you don't have no type of legal defense prepared, they will garnish your whole fucking wage.
No, I know that, but I'm saying
especially for child support shit.
But he has been paying her $13,000 a month. He needs to go ahead and move. He needs to figure out what she wants, give it to her, because he can't.
Ain't nothing she won't. Ain't nothing she won't but that money.
Okay, well then he need to figure out how to give it to her and still be able to live and still be able to work and travel.
Well, that's working in Hollywood, but Hollywood won't work with him.
But he needs to fix. I'm saying he's still a singer. He can still put a new album out. He still got his record label, Voltron Records. He can still get out here and tour. He can go get the money. It ain't no thing. He got fans. He can still get booked. He can go to Genuine. Him and Tank was complaining because Genuine was getting a bigger bag.
But you're missing the point again.
No, I get the point, but it ain't nothing he can do.
If people are saying they're not working with him, if he's saying people aren't working with him because he's been accused, listen. When it comes to the court of public opinion and sexual harassment and sexual crimes, they drop you like no, it don't matter. When that gets put out in the public that you have sexually harassed and sexually been a deviant, they drop you like a hot rock. You saw it with Bill Cosby. You saw it with Mike Tyson.
This is what he need to do. If it comes out that he did. There was no proof. He need to countersue the fuck out of her and get
It
that
won't
child support.
matter.
No, but he can get that child support reduced. He ain't gonna be
He
able to
can
get
get
out
the
of the
child
He
support
still
reduced, but
can't
if
get.
nobody's gonna put him in films,
He still
won't.
can go out. He can still go out here and get out here and sing. He can go out here and be hit up genuine and say, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna take the cut. I'm gonna
listen, bruh. Cosby is the perfect example of this.
Okay, but Cosby is 80 years old.
I'm not talking about age. Listen, you understand?
$. He had enough money.
Listen, when Cosby did when it came out with Cosby, right? Mm-hmm. All the touring dates and comedy special Cosby had that were earning.
How much? Hold on. Let me ask Google right quick, because Cosby got that.
Missing the point, bro.
No, I understand he can't work, but shit.
All of the speaking tour dates.
How much does Bill Cosby make?
All of the speaking tour dates he had. All of the.
How much? Damn it. Let me see how much he got. How much does Bill Cosby make? Oh boy. What is Bill Cosby worth?
That doesn't mean anything. Your net worth means nothing.
Oh, but I'm saying so he got $400 million. So he can't get no more money right now. But he still has a solid foundation.
$400 million is an estimate. It's not an accurate number to what's in his bank account.
But I'm saying, Breezy, you don't see Cosby. He kept it solid. That's my whole point. It's going to be a bad situation. I'm not disagreeing with you.
But see, you're not listening to what I'm saying and the fallout that follows some type of accusation like this. All you're saying is, he should have been quiet. He shouldn't have came public. He shouldn't have called out The Rock and everything else like that. But what Tyrese is saying in the video is, look, people aren't working with me. I have been hit financially in a way where I have no earning potential. And you're saying, well, just go on tour and do all these other things. You got to understand something. When you've been accused of a sexual crime or molestation or what have you, any one of those things, you will not get venues. Okay, you will not get hosted on places like iTunes. You will not be allowed to have your content up on YouTube. And if it is on YouTube...
Why is Kodak XXX Tentacion?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. Because for one, while they are big rappers and known rappers, they haven't hit the mainstream media's eye. Period. When mainstream media, CBS, NBC, MSNBC, Fox News, ABC, when you hit mainstream media eye, it's a whole different ball game. And you know it because the same shit, going back to Cosby, happened to Cosby. And once that happened, they stopped his tour dates. They stopped putting his specials and lectures out. Netflix pulled his special. All the places where they had his memorabilia and his photos, his videos, everything, the schools he donated money to, gave him the checks back, they won't touch him. Cosby right now couldn't even put out a fucking special if he wanted to. He is lucky he saved that money. The same thing happened to Chris Brown, where wherever he tried to go and do a media tour date or whatever, what did they do? Why'd you hit Rihanna? Why'd you do this to Rihanna? Why'd you touch Rihanna?
Chris Brown kept going because his fan base...
He had no choice. It wasn't his fan base. Chris Brown was still under contract with the record label, and he had to put out albums. They had no choice but to recoup their money back on him. They had no choice.
Well, so
you can look at the situation with Kesha.
You still saying basically, if they didn't have nothing contractually, basically
they would have
dropped them like.
What happened to the little dude who was like, what was the song? What was the big popular song that was out? Fuck, what was the song with the dude in the white T-shirt? And his homies got prosecuted for the lyrics. And the record label wouldn't touch him.
Bobby Smurder, yeah.
Yeah, you saw what happened to him. He put out one single. They signed him. He had one single. They didn't give a fuck and they dropped him.
Yeah, I mean, but Bobby Smurder can still come home and still come out. And the same thing with TK47.
Yeah, but guess what? Tied to that is what Tyrese also said. People got to be willing to work with him.
Okay. But you got, I mean, if it comes out that... I'm just saying, man, life is going to happen. Things are going to happen. And if you're going to allow life to, I'm going to just use his own words. He said this in a video. He said, yo, if you're going to allow life to back you into a corner and you don't fight back, then you lost. So he need to take his own advice, and and that's what I live. I don't care how bad things got for me. You know, I mean, shit. I was broke at my mama's house, flipping Yu-Gi-Oh cards, arguing with these niggas online, going, spending money, getting shit to review. Yeah, and I kept going. Now I don't need these niggas for nothing. For nothing. And even when I was working with old boy, I mean not old boy, but in one of my previous dealings, the last couple of previous dealings, I was asked to come and work with them. It wasn't the other way around. So when if you're putting something together, and I'm bringing this back to the Rock, if you're putting something together and you are asking somebody else to be a part of it, and you got other people involved, and they decide they're gonna because it happened to me how many times, please? Did I sit up and cry and say, oh, because they was like, well, you ain't gonna never work in this industry, or never be able to have a following, or never.
But you talking about, let's be 100% honest, you talking about a bunch of no-name niggas in the first place anyway who ain't got a dollar to their own fucking name.
But still, it was a lot of...
Keep it 1,000. We talking about bummy ass niggas who ain't got shit for themselves.
But still, I had put faith and trust and everything in the folks, and they didn't come through for me either. Bad things had happened to me, didn't nobody come to save or rescue me either. So the thing is, I understand it's a damning situation. It's something because it's happened to people that have been close to me, and they haven't stopped it from letting them, they've still persevered. And it's all about how you gonna allow life. I just had this conversation with somebody. If you allow life to beat you up, if you allow life to keep you down, it's going to keep you there. Your attitude is your altitude. So if Tyrese may be in a bad situation right now, it's other people that he's been around, that has been down this road before. Then he know that if Ludacris went through it and got through it, he could get through it too. It's been the same. They was trying to stay at that point. What's that dude named Bill O'Reilly was getting at him. The parents groups was getting at him. It was a girl that I believe had said that he had somebody in his clique had did something to them, a stripper or somebody. So if Ludacris can get through all that shit, Tyrese can get through all that shit. If you gotta stay prayed up, papered up, because it's ammunition for the devil. And if he ain't papered up, he need to be prayed up. He need to get back. He need to get back with God. If he say he a God-fearing man, he need to get, because that's the only person that can help him right now. He need to be praying. He need to get his legal team and start getting ready to countersue her for a false claim. And I just pray for Tyrese because I feel him. Because like I said, I'm with him on trying to get his daughter back. And we're gonna move on for real this time. We really on this shit right here, boy. We got serious. We normally be going crazy. And
I just feel like, and that's my last statement. I just feel like people are overly harsh on dudes.
No, I ain't being harsh on them. It's an attack on men right now. It is a attack on men right now.
I'm just saying, like, I just feel like people are over, like, because you hear it all the time in all the like women's magazines and movies. Oh, dudes don't open up, and then the moment a dude is like, look, I'm hurt now. You hurt me. You got me. Whatever. Everyone's, especially us, be like, oh man, you should have man up. You shouldn't be doing none of that shit. And then that ties into what the crazy feminists be saying and whatnot about this ultra masculinity bullshit. And it's just like, look, at some point, a dude needs to have an outlet to just rage. And I feel like he was just venting his frustrations. Yeah, he was calling The Rock. He should have did it.
I would have made it a song because Usher did that shit. He came, and even with Usher,
he was another one that they didn't stay in touch with.
But see, the thing about Usher is Usher. I don't know Usher pockets or whatever because they keep every other day they keep saying Usher, bro. But shit, every other day, even before this shit even came.
And it came out that chick was lying. Both them girls lied. He didn't give them shit.
Exactly. So now.
But they all think he got STDs, though. Ain't nobody offered retraction on them articles.
Nope. But until until that's why, like I said, until things actually change, we just gotta keep rolling with the punch. Because Tyrese, my brother, I
People,
want you to know that
people looking at Usher like he got the plague right now.
I mean, but hey, Tyrese, my brother, I'm praying for you. We got to move on to the next topic. So, the fate of the Power Rangers show, the Power Rangers movie. So, Saban had re-upped the trademark.
Yeah.
I don't know how much Power Rangers made, but I know it didn't make as much as they foresaw it to make. The show itself has been on like a decline. Um, excuse me, a lot of the fans is outraged, and I don't know where could they. I don't know what they could do because every time somebody tries to like offer suggestions, but they don't listen to the fans or whatever. And JDF even said it on Killzown interviews. He said Saban does what he wants to do. It's $1 billion company. So let me go ahead and look and see what the what is it? Let me see what the reception was. I don't see the money it made. Oh, so it made its money back. It didn't do it. It was 100 million. It made 142 million, 2.3 million at the box office, but it didn't do as well as they thought it was going to do. So now, you know what I'm saying? The sequel, whatever, it's been rumors that it's in limbo. Do you think, Breezy, they should make a new one? I mean, did you see the recent one?
I didn't see it. My girl was talking about going to go see it. But I didn't see it. I don't know. I mean, Chris Saban's an asshole.
Well, I'm saying it was an okay film. It tried to make it too dark, too serious, and I think people was going in. They wanted to be as fun and as flashy and have a lot of action like the last two did and the TV show did. But they tried to make it darker and angsty or whatever, and they actually made the story made more sense as to why like everything was happening. You got to see what happened with Zordon and Rita, like the stuff that they alluded to in the TV show, but they never showed. And I actually want to see the sequel. Like I want to see, but they gotta put the action in there. It's got to be funny. They built the characters. They made their money back. Everybody got paid. Everybody made their money. So I think they should gamble on it. But I think I don't know if Saban ain't one. I'll say this: he'll keep moving because he knows it's still gonna make money. Because every year there's a new Power Rangers and there's a new kid that gets into the Power Rangers. It's like Pokemon, like how we said the Pokemon shows got worse and worse, and the movies got worse and worse and worse. They still selling out the box office over there in Japan. They still doing the ratings on TV. People still watching. It's like the Power Rangers is like the first Call of Duty. Like it was Power Rangers and Street Fighter was like the first Call of Duty. Like it's been Call of Duty. They keep it rolling. Super Sentai still rolling. Super Sentai still getting money. So they sitting here doing this right here. They sitting there got they big balling money falling. Saban and whoever running Super Sentai at the strip club probably right now on the opposite side of the stage still making it rain. And they got 100 racks in the back like they big reach. They can make it big reach, man, rain. But the movie, like I said, man, the movie was cool, but it wasn't, it wasn't all that. I hope, but JDF is worried. I'm worried because I want to see it. He want to see it as well because the Green Ranger's gonna do it. Spoiler alert. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens with it. So Thor Ragnarok, I'm finna go see that tonight. On Thursday. It's the highest reviewed Marvel movie. Period. Now, when I get up tomorrow, we're gonna go in about it, Breezy. So I don't know if you're gonna get out to go see it or you're gonna go see it tomorrow. or you gonna break the pirate cap out, player. But
it'll probably be a week or two before I see it.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna spoil it. No, Breezy ain't putting the pirate cap back on, as far as I know. But so yeah, man, we're gonna see what it's hitting for. I know, I know. I know it's gonna be lit from what I seen, the previews and all of that, and then we got Black Panther coming and
In January, right?
February, right day after Martin
Okay.
Luther King Day, and so Justice League and rolling over in the Justice League. People been saying the film is brilliant, reviews is up high in the sky, so thank God for that, right? Because I was worried about the Justice League movie. I was shaking in my boots because they have royally it's all the cinematic universe is all over the place, Breezy. And I liked all the movies they put out. Even Batman v Superman. Hey, everybody shitted on Batman v Superman. But so what you think? Who you got going into this next phase of the DC universe and the Marvel universe? You think Marvel gonna hold it down or DC gonna take it?
I think Marvel is going to continue to hold it down because Marvel has got the formula and they typically have better directors. So I think it's going to be Marvel's to win.
But DC killing on the TV side, and I don't like none of these Marvel TV shows. Inhumans suck balls. It was. I didn't even watch it. I didn't even watch it because we was gonna go see it in IMAX when I was out of town. We was out of town for in Branson. But I was just like, nah, player. It was like, how much was it, baby? Like $30, $40 to get up in it was like $30 to go up in the IMAX up there in Branson. And we was gonna go. Yeah. I said, how much was it? You on the air. How much was it for the Omnimax tickets or the IMAX tickets out there in Branson? Like $30? Yeah, so it was about $30. And what did we say about going to see it? We wasn't gonna gamble on. Did we say we wasn't gonna gamble on going to see it? Inhumans. Yeah. So but yeah. So I don't know, man. Like they got the Gifted on. It looked kind of shitty. Now they're gonna have a New Mutants movie. It's gonna be a horror film. The Venom movie actually sounded, there's gonna be the Lethal Protector storyline, and Spider-Man might be up in there and all of that. But we'll see. Speaking of Spider-Man though, what about this damn gameplay? We ain't seen no gameplay, and the game's supposed to come out in May, Breezy, and we ain't got no damn gameplay. What the fuck is going on?
I think what they're doing is they're waiting for PSX.
Hell, all these damn, and that's the other part. Like I said yesterday, I like that there's more events for people to go to, but at the same time, I want E3 next year, especially we going there. Shout out everybody watching in the chat right quick. Shout out everybody. Shout out Phil. Who else we got up in here, man? Rep your hood in the comment section, but. Rep your hood in the comments. No, I'm just playing. But no,
rep your click.
Yeah, if anybody want to get on, we got the link. So this is an open show. You can get on, but we got to keep it on topic. Even though I'm the derail master. Sometimes I didn't got better. We didn't 40, 50 shows. We didn't got better. But so I didn't got better because Breezy be on this shit. But yeah, man. So hey, we got what's this? I'm gonna say a name wrong. Vecina Designs. What's up, Vecina? You got them graphics, bro. We need some graphics though. We need some new graphics on the real. Go ahead and email me right quick, player. No, we do shit. I ain't fucking with the other one. Started the dude that was here was tripping with me. So I ain't fucking with him. So
right.
I need some graphics, man.
Need some graphics.
Hell yeah. And Breezy needs some graphics too. Damn it, shit.
Oh no, I got that settled. Like I told you earlier, I got people lined up.
Close. Yeah, I do graphics. Cool. Email me right quick, players. Please. Please. So, uh, Vecina. Okay. Vecina. Okay, cool. Like, okay, we got Vest Soda, so it's Vecina. Okay, I got you. So, yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all like, comment, favorite, subscribe for the one time. Hit the notifications bell so y'all know when we upload and go live. Uh, this is the Beatz of Biz podcast. But I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of them. So sick of them. So sick of them breaking up all this damn footage across all this damn show. One thing I have never seen and put everything else in the demo reel because I'm getting sick of it, Breezy. I get teased and taunted and all this other shit. I want to play the game. I'm getting tired. Like, as whack as Bethesda's conference, I went back and listened to that show we did. As whack as that conference was, bro, Wolfenstein is that crap. Doom, I kind of want to get it on the Switch just because. Elder Scrolls, I kind of want to get it on the Switch just because it's fire. It was all like they can put that game out. They're gonna probably put Elder Scrolls out for the next 3-4 years, and we'll be all right with it. Like Elder Scrolls is it's the new damn Minecraft around this bitch because I didn't have to wait that long. It's been 4 months. Was like every other time. I'm just saying.
The conference is pretty much we're making Skyrim again.
Yeah, but I mean, Wolfenstein came out of nowhere. Evil Within came out.
Oh, Evil Within was really
good. You play Evil Within too?
Yeah, it was really good. Way better than the first one.
I'm just saying though. This is what I'm saying. The shit just coming out quick. I ain't gotta wait that long.
That's the type of shit they need to show gameplay of.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Show the game, and they show gameplay though. That's the thing. They showed the trailer with the gameplay footage out of certain levels deep in the game. They showed certain parts or whatever, and they just kept that shit rocking. All the rest of the show, Ubisoft show gameplay. I had to say Ubisoft, but until I actually sat down and played Assassin's Creed, I got some playthroughs on the channel. It didn't excite me. I'm sorry. It excited me, but it didn't excite me as much as y'all. You and Mel Weezy. Shout out Mel Weezy from the Geekly Podcast. Y'all wasn't tripping off of that damn Assassin's Creed.
I'm done with Assassin's Creed.
It's cool though. Well, I'm gonna buy it eventually because off of GP. Because we got a black assassin. He got the main game, not a DLC or whatever. You gotta buy it. Like I got Marvel because they had Black Panther and got the season pass. You gotta support the brothers. Like you gotta support the brothers when they got a game with a brother. I got I heard Raiden was coming with Black Lightning. I was like, cool. We cool with it. So, yeah, man, I'm just tired of. And speaking of which, so WB they usually was putting out all the characters for Injustice out every month, right? They didn't push Hellboy back to November 15th. And I'm mad because why not put Hellboy out on Halloween? I'm just saying, why not put him out on Halloween? They got the new Hellboy movie getting ready. Maybe they're going to put the trailer out on the 15th. Maybe that's what's going to happen. They're going to have a new Hellboy movie coming out, and they probably going to put the trailer out. And hopefully we get Spawn coming out. Hopefully
I would love a new Spawn.
No, the Spawn movie getting ready to get filmed, but I'm talking about because they're doing it with the dude with Blumhouse. The dude who did Get Out, they finna start shooting that bad boy in January. So yeah, that's finna drop. I'm talking about Spawn in the last the fight pack. So Adam is getting ready to come out. So we get ready to get that. But damn, what else is there to talk about? Damn, and then real quick, yeah, we got some other shit to talk about. For everybody that's out here worried about Cardi B and Offset wedding, if it's real or it's fake, please go sit down and shut the fuck up somewhere. Please.
Real or it's fake.
They worried about if the relationship is real and all that. I don't give a damn. We ain't smashing her. Ladies, y'all ain't smashing him. Let them go and be in peace like Gucci and Keisha. Just let them go. Just let them be. He wanted to get married to her. That's his choice. They both get money. They both on top of their game. So, God bless them. they're gonna have a special. It's a bidding war trying to get a special with them. So hopefully we get. I like seeing that. Did you see the Gucci and Keisha wedding?
No, I ain't watched that.
I ain't watch it either. No, no. I mean, I wanted to watch it because we need black folks need to see folks getting married, and hopefully, you know, everybody that's getting married stay married, so we don't have no damn Tyrese situations go around this bitch. Like, you know, I just feel like if you own and you popping, you need to have a damn permission slip. You need to have, you know, all that. Like we said the last episode, we ain't gonna go back into that. But yeah, man. And hey, I mean that's it for today. Tomorrow we're gonna be back on, be talking about Call of Duty World War II. I'm gonna be playing that. We got a Killzown interviews tomorrow on the channel. If y'all watching, if y'all on SoundCloud, go ahead, follow us and give us a like and a repost player. If y'all on Facebook, give us a like, drop us a comment. You drop us a comment on all of them, but make sure y'all like, comment, repost on Facebook, SoundCloud, YouTube. Make sure y'all like, comment, favorite, subscribe for the one time, hit the notifications bell so y'all can tell when we go live. Vicena, go ahead, send me an email player. I need them. Oh yeah, he did. He finna add me on. Send me a message. Hold on, right quick. So we got him on the message. Okay, cool. We got him. So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man. That been dropping in. We gonna be back tomorrow. We gonna be on the daily, you know, unless we have some extenuating circumstances. Even then, if one of us can't make it, I'm gonna set it up. Breezy can jump on. We gonna get it in. Let me see here. I don't want to see any more trailers, movies, and gameplays. Cool. I got you. I just sent the email. Okay, cool. He got me. So yeah, this big Killzown Breezy. We're gonna be back tomorrow. And this Beatz podcast, and we out. Peace.
Peace.